Are you familiar with the Red Tails? If you're a history buff or not, you'll want to visit Gastonia this weekend. It's because one of the most notable units of World War II, the Tuskegee Airmen, is being celebrated in a special exhibit.
Yeah, the Tuskegee Airmen, Gastonia's first black licensed pilot, will be honored in a parade on Saturday. Chief Transportation Correspondent May Beeler is there to show us how they are rising above.
Nicknamed Red Tails for the painted tail on the fighter aircraft they flew, the Tuskegee Airmen are taking center stage here in Gastonia this weekend at a wonderful traveling exhibit called Rise Above, brought to you by the Commemorative Air Force.
It's an exhibit to focus and spotlight the Tuskegee Airmen, especially one that lived right here in Gastonia.
Dot Guthrie is the founder and executive director of the African American Museum. She is delighted to sing the praises of the Tuskegee Airmen, the volunteer African American military pilots who fought in World War II. Known as the first black flying unit in the U.S. military, the vast majority are deceased, but their legacy lives on.
I think it's important for our children to know as they read the history books that there were African Americans that actually made an impact or left an impact in history.
Gastonia's own Tuskegee Airman, the late First Lieutenant Marshal Schuyler Cabanis Sr., was the first black licensed pilot in Gastonia. His family carries his legacy, his grandson, even his name.
I think that what he would express is just his gratitude and that he was glad that we've come so far.
From 1941 through 1946, 1,000 black pilots like Cabanis were trained at Alabama's Tuskegee Institute, an all-black Army Air Corps. They had great success in aerial combat, escorting bombers during World War II. They had one of the lowest loss records of all the escort fighter groups, making them in constant demand, a record unmatched by any other fighter group. They served with distinction in every theater of World War II, while at the same time struggling for their own civil rights. Records show black airmen flew double the number of combat missions as white pilots, were treated poorly, and experienced racism despite being inducted into the pilot program that was previously off limits to blacks.
Yes, they encountered racism, but they had dreams. They knew how to bypass the horrible side of racism to generate the excitement and enthusiasm in pursuit of their dreams.
The Rise Above exhibit is popular with folks of all ages and colors who share a common takeaway.
They inspired me to try harder than I've ever tried before to achieve my dreams.
I want our children to know that if they pursue, if they persevere, if they dream, they can dream and achieve their goals. They just need to never give up and believe in themselves, just as the Tuskegee Airmen did.
First Lieutenant Marshal Schuyler Cabanis Sr. will be honored in a special parade on Saturday. His story is included in the mobile museum.
The fact that people are getting to see this image of young black men, and not just young black men, but patriots. You know, these are people who, you know, had a lot of guts, courage. You know, they were cream of the crop.
Oh, we want people to come out to see the exhibit. This county, this city, has a historian that left an impact.
In Gastonia, May Beeler, Queen City News.
Well, you can visit the Traveling Museum now through Sunday. It is set up at the Tabernacle Baptist Church in Gastonia. The parade takes place on Saturday.